Hello, I hope you're doing well. Welcome back to more Fortnite news, and then biggest Fortnite news possibly of all time, and on top of that, the biggest tournament announcement ever in esports history in terms of prize pool. Yes, I just said that. $30 million for a single Fortnite event has been announced for sometime in July. Along with that, guys, will be in New York City, but leading up to that, even more prize pools coming out. This announcement, you know, some people out there thinking, ironically, a time with the rise of Apex, other people saying, well, still, there is plenty of prize pool of their $100 million prize pool in total to be announced, and this certainly will be a far majority of that. It's going to be as well April to June, a 10-week period leading up to the event itself, $1 million weekly prizes for every week for those 10 weeks, and along with that, they're going to close out the year with weekly $1 million prize pools. That's the other side of the announcement. Yes, there's a single $30 million event. We're going to see our top 100 solo pros and top 50 duos compete there, but along with that, 10 weeks up until the event and every week after the event, we're going to see $1 million prize pools. And to put this into perspective for all of you guys who are following other esports as well, just those weekly $1 million prize pools, those alone outdo Overwatch, League of Legends, CSGO, all their major title prize pools in just a single week, let alone a $30 million event, which is the #1 prize pool ever in esports history, even topping TI's, the international. If you guys follow the Dota 2 scene, they're known for their large prize pools at their internationals once every year. In 2017, they broke $24 million. In 2018, just this past year, they broke $25 million, and just barely doing so, they actually stretched the event, the fundraising event, I think 2 weeks extra to break that $25 million mark. And in their first year of official competition, Fortnite's going to be topping that by a landslide of $30 million. And this, of course, could be ironically timed not only with the rise of Apex, but also pro players just single-handedly not attending events because they're going to lose money. You know, they've built up so many popular streamers and pro players out there with immense amount of Twitch subscribers and donations. They actually lose money when these events go past 3 or 4 days. By the sub loss they have, they can actually, surprisingly enough, they lose money if they don't go to the event and actually, you know, place in top placements. With an RNG based game, we've seen people like Tfue and Cloakzy already back out of Katowice. We had Symphony back out of the most recent event as well. So we're going to see other pro players possibly doing the same. And here's a clip of Cloakzy confirming him and Tfue actually backed out of Katowice and their 500K prize pool because they would lose money going to the event unless they, even if they possibly place first.
He's over him.
If you could get more money streaming instead of competing, would you do that?
Yeah, I don't know. I love competing, bro.
Me and
Tfue aren't.
Me and Turner aren't going to Poland because.
What's up?
Me and Turner aren't going to Poland. It's not 500, 500. It's 500 alone.
Oh my God, I
know that. I said 500 for the secret skirmish, 500 for Poland.
And I really can't put into words how groundbreaking this is. Now, yes, they did promise throughout 2018 and 2019 $100 million in prize pool, and they'll certainly fulfill that goal. But where they will go after this is certainly the question, right? When you put out this landmark of event in New York City between just 3 days, $30 million in prize pools, with the top solo winner alone coming away with $3 million in cash. In order to top this the upcoming years, it's going to be pretty hard. You know, Dota actually started a progressive, of course, there's actually campaign by the players and community themselves. They put part of that money towards it by actually buying in-game items and so on and so forth. But, you know, establishing this goal, this $30 million standard, it could be deadly for the future of Fortnite. But let's take it in right now. Just other methods out there, other kind of breakdowns as well. Every single player, solo and duo, who actually attends the event in July in New York City will be guaranteed $50,000. That is a groundbreaking, record-setting thing as well. No other ever in esports where we've seen an event actually guarantee individual players that much prize pool. It's actually ridiculous. But also very further as well, kind of breaking down the age limits out there. It's going to be a bit different. We actually had Winter Skirmish, I believe, was limited to 16 plus. It's going to be 13 plus for this event. If you're between the ages of 13 and 18, you must have parental consent, and I'm sure a lot of parents out there will consent as a legal guardian if you do win a prize pool for these weekly prize pools of millions of dollars. So not going to be too many issues there, but we will see possibly, because there will be weekly open qualifiers as we nail down our top 50 duos and our top 100 solos. It'll be open qualifiers, so we could see some 13, 14, 15-year-old prodigy come out of nowhere. Is it very likely? Probably not, but definitely going to see some new names here as well, and I cannot wait. This is definitely a big bounce back for Fortnite and a great time as well with Apex on the rise. $30 million. I guess it's going to be probably 50 million plus throughout the entire event, with the 10 weeks leading up to it, the event itself, and the weeks closing out the year of 2019. It is absolutely insane. And very lastly, the news cannot get any better for the competitive scene out there. One more thing for casual players. It has been confirmed by a Reddit AMA, guys. 100% confirmed, as we probably expected, you know, based off backlash out there, but still, nonetheless, a confirmation still. It will be no more planes starting Season 8. Hope you guys all enjoy. As always, my name is Jake. I'll see you back here next week breaking down more Fortnite news, and until then, I'll see you next time.